Just arriving at Larne. There's the big boat going out. I'm stuck. I just stopped in the corner here. What can you do, like? I'll go forward maybe a wee bit. You have to tape the boat going out, don't you, like? Can't run the wee dog down either. That's I love Larne there. Just love Larne. I'll stop here. I can't come around the corner now. There's plenty of room now for wants to pass. Who doesn't like to watch the boat going past? I just hope my wee campsite down here is free. All different workers in that boat now, all the other ones got paid off. And wee girl having a wee sleep. The oil powers, the battery ran down this camera here. The oil powers took it off the engine. 3 miles I have to do to here, 0.2 miles left. When I got the traffic lights, the stop start still worked in the car. So the oil power's not taking too much power off the battery. Let's plug this back in again. There's one car on my way down there where I want to park. Just one car. There's a room for about 2 caravans, but there's one car right in the middle. I wouldn't get the angle to get in. If it was parked, he could still be parked where he is, but I'm not in. This bar in front's going to move. The boat was just passed. A lot of people's going to start moving now. So it's like music with chairs. I know because this bar's going to move now, I'm going to move down one space because I'm sort of blocking the road here with that parked car. Once he moves, I won't be blocking the road. Well, I'm blocking the road now with her. No, she's only temporary. So once he moves, I can move down a bit. I won't be blocking the road. I'm going to go in the caravan, make the oven chips, and as I'm making the oven chips, I'll just keep moving forward till I get my spot. So if that one car was to move, I could just get on there now. I can't see it from here. The car is sitting out down below. The ones pointing out the ways, they're not in my way. The ones the way sitting out below. It's opposite that street light, the wee memorial. That's where I park. And I'm not in front of that house then. And yet you see how the road widens out. I can swing around in the morning. When I want to leave or tomorrow afternoon, if it gets busy, I can just hard lock the car and get out in one move. And then I go down that wee side street. That side street's only wide enough to get the caravan down, but there's never no bother going down it. But like, I would be in now making chips when I seen him getting into the car, but some people come, they've nothing to do all day, you see. So he's coming down to go for a walk. Tell the wife he's going for a walk. He only stood out there to watch the ship. And he's sitting in the car, and the wife thinks he's exercising. He's probably got high cholesterol and all that. I go back and tell the wife, have you been out for an hour and a half, honey? I have, honey. A wee bit cold, but I managed alright. Sitting in the car, like. Probably surfing the internet. Oh, you don't know, Larne. But there's 2 or 3 people have gone to cars to move. If he moves now, I'll move forward. I'm not waiting any more 5 minutes. I'm putting the chips on. And then I put the chips on. I can even walk Larne. I don't want to sit in the caravan. I'll take Larne around there. She's got 15 minutes. It takes the chips 15 minutes to cook. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Nobody's going to pull in there once he moves. So I'll go in the caravan now, put the chips on, get her in the lead. We'll take a wee walk round. She knows where she is. And then by that time then I'll move the caravan down. She's ready to have a wee sleep. Need to turn the gas back on again, Larne. 17 degrees outside. It's a cold 17 degrees. We're at the sea now, like cold draft. 8:15. Move forward 1 car. Chips is on the oven. We've got 15 minutes to dilly dally around here. And I'm going to eat my dinner there. There's plenty of room for cars to get past there now. I'll give my girl a wee dilly dally here now. Now where do I get the lead off you? She doesn't wait. She will not wait. You're going to have to learn, Larne. You're going to have to learn. There, you've got your lead on you. Just try yourself so many times and she won't learn. It's going to take a while. So as the cars move, I'll move forward 1 at a time till I get down to the position I want. Say, there's traffic going down that road. Nobody goes down that road. One's go to the chip shop and come down. So that's a wee quiet road to be in. Now, people are always coming and going. They come with a bag of chips and they go. They come with a bag of chips and they go. That's the way it happens. Since I was waiting for that space, another 2 cars are pulled behind that white car. And now this red one's going on. That's the way it goes. There's no point in me waiting. It's summertime. people on holidays. I was here in all 10 years, I was just drive on in here. So, I moved down space at a time, and then once I finally get where I want, the space I want would be that grey car, that white car there. That does me there. Why get that space there? I can watch the boats and all. Get a wee solar panel out and all that. Lovely wee spot, lovely. A lot of memorials. This is Linda's first time here. Everywhere is Linda's first time. But don't leave it back in the now keep an eye on the time, Pet. 15 minutes. Now chips I need turned. Alright. 20 past 8 now, 19 minutes past 8. And I can actually hear the boat during the night. Waking you up, the rumble of the boat. But I tried taping it, doesn't really work out at night taping it. The GoPro's no good in the dark. And this phone doesn't focus in very well when you actually take the food already. But if you had a proper camera, you get some nice views of that boat. Got a pile of mobile homes coming on. Yeah, well, brand new. That's the back of the docks there. There's not much traffic in there during the night, you don't hear noise. Maybe that was used when Stenenall was there. It's not used much now. So like, you won't hear any noise during the night, and nobody wakes you up. That must be like a wee tea hut for the boys. Well, a nice little wee shed like that in your garden now, wouldn't it? Very expensive to buy them wee things. Glass fibre. There's a one turbine blade over there. That's a one turbine blade. Two red dots on it. And what's the masking tape on it for? Are they making it in there? Why it's idea of masking tape? Maybe that's where it touches the trailer so it doesn't get marked. Some kind of tape on it. So a lot of mobile homes coming in now this year. That means a lot of old ones have been scrapped. Somebody's been told to get it off the side, it's out of date. They don't look very modern, do they? They're still, you know, a lot of the new ones now is all real fancy. Like that one at the end there with the bay window. They just look like a mobile home you got 10 years ago. They've got the sloping roof, but they look about 10-year-old design. Maybe they want to County Down get more basic mobile homes, but down the northwest where I'm from, oh, they like the swanky mobile homes down where I am. Where's she got like? Yeah, no, I'm in the rocks. That's okay, Pet. Technically speaking, that's the beach. You could walk down there. How far you walk down, I don't know. There was a cargo ship in that dock there one time I was here. They were making a wide racket through the way. There's the actual ramp there with a Stena boat would have went on the one in front, like blue one. Stena would have docked down there. P&O's just slightly behind. Quite expensive to cross the ferry. I wouldn't go in the ferry and leave Luna behind. No, come on, up. I wouldn't leave Luna behind, like. I don't understand. I watched videos on YouTube there of the Scottish ferries, and one of the ferries takes 3 hours to cross. It takes longer to go one of the islands in Scotland than it does to go to Scotland here, and yet here dogs have to go in pens, and the one on the Scottish Islands, the dogs get up in the ship with you. If I could take her in the ship with me, I would go in the boat. I'd even go on a day tour. Head over to Stranraer for a walk, like, just a wee run, wee experience. But I'm not putting her in a pen. Used to you have to leave them in cars. So there are that many car lines going off now. You want to hear the racket of that boat going out with car lines. Oh, I didn't put my wee one sock on the camera. It's going to go all one noise here. I'm going to try the one set on this camera. I never use it. I've tried to see. It was never no good, the old one. I don't know how to put the one. I need it up. I haven't used it on this camera. I don't know how to do it. It's a lot my car wasn't there, I would get in there, but it's still be straight. See, I was putting that spaces there, right? Sunshine, everything's going wrong, right? I don't know how to see view. Trying to keep an eye on Luna too, like. But once I get my chips, and she gets a wee sleep, I'll be going for a walk along the prom anyway. So I can move down there 12 o'clock tonight, maybe. That corner site there has been lying empty for years. I think that'll be a prime site there. I'll probably want to put apartments. Maybe won't get a plumbing for apartments. No apartments down this way. There's one down there. Maybe they will do. Check her on in there. I just got the chips made. I was doing a wee. I had the laptop on. I dried Luna. Couldn't believe how quick all the cars shifted. For ages they were seeing the movie was moving. I got my exact spot. You see it. I like my caravan. See, I'm not putting much weight in that. It's just touching the more. I like my caravan a bit lower in the front. And my door lined up with this footpath here. Like nobody walks this footpath. And I had to be place to set my solar panel on in the morning. I'll set my solar panel here. And what time was it, Luna? 8:54. Took ages getting the space tonight, so it took ages. There's a wee light here. Let me see this here now. Like I've actually pulled forward. So easy wild camping to get the caravan level compared to a caravan site. There's my bubble there now though. It's a wee smidgy, but not much. And look at it the other way. See? That's very good, isn't it? Aye. This is a bottle of water I froze. £1.20 I paid for it in Austell. Look at the ice on the top. That's 4 days. We've had a couple of days now at 23 degrees today, 21 yesterday. Now I'm going to buy more ice tomorrow. I'm going to use some of this water now, this pure water now, for Luna's wee bowl and give her a nice fresh drink. So that means there's less cold water keeping me thing cold. But I'm going to Austell tomorrow morning. I'm going to buy 2 packs of ice. So I can give her now this crystal clear water now. But other than that would last another day. But I'm passing Austell, so I'll make the most of it. And even if I get 1 bag of ice tomorrow, I need to use some of that water now. But if I had some orange squash, I can make myself a couple of drinks out of it. Brilliant job. Everything in the can. The cans and everything's freezing. That is colder in my fridge in the house, sitting beside that bottle. I just have it in the cool box and threw the dog bed and all on it. But everything's nice and cold. So all I need to do now is buy 2 bags of ice, and that'll probably get me through the rest of my holiday. And that's during a heat wave. So the rest of the year I would use wee blue packs like for the weekends. But that's working better than the blue packs. So I think even for a weekend, I'm going to take one of them with me there. Just reuse it. It's a 6:30 in the morning, Thursday morning. Forgot what date it is. The oil power is completely flat. Look at the sun. The sun's very low. It's coming up. I have set my panel. I haven't set. It's very, very low in the sky, so I've set the panel against the caravan, trying to get maximum light. And I'm going back to my bed after this, like. And said that I might get up and walk early, you know, because there's not much shelter here in Larne. I might get up. I'll give her about another half an hour lie on. Can we half hour lie on? 7 o'clock, and maybe go about 8:30. Get her out for a walk before it gets really hot. But no, go get back to your bed. Go get back to your bed. Pop up. We see now, plug us in now. What kind of power do you get a solar panel at 7:30? 6:30, but oh, the wrong side of this machine. I'm putting this lead in it. I got 50 watts yesterday at the hottest part of the day. I'm thinking of splitting that panel in 2. The maximum I get out of that panel is 60 watts. I have a funny feeling this all power won't charge faster than 60 watts in the solar panel. I've never got 80 watts like. 38 watts that time of morning like. So that should get but why is it saying 27% full now when I plug it in? That's not very accurate, is it? Yeah, but look, see, you go turn on the inverter. Do you know what? It might be still 27% power on it, but it's not allowing you to use the inverter 27. But if I put on the DC, the DC works. See that? I won't let you use the inverter and run flat. That's the way it works. So they don't tell you that in the book. So see what percentage it has to go to before it allows you to use an inverter. It's 7 o'clock in the morning now. The panel's only been like a minute. It's up to 49%, so it says climbing pretty quick. The sun's still pretty low. I'm going to try the inverter now. The inverter flashes, but it actually did go on. The inverter does go on, so it's telling you the battery's flat, but because the power's coming in, it's still able, there's 5 watts still going into the battery after powering the laptop. So when that there goes up there a wee bit higher, I'll put on the AC and charge up some of these battery packs as well. Or the DC. When the laptop's fully charged, it won't draw as much power from it. And sunshine all day, I should get that all power's fully charged. And laptops will be fully charged at the end of the day. See how it goes.